I think that's pretty.
All right. Can you hear me? Is there any sound now? Okay, IT guy's going to go out and see if he can hear me. Can you hear me? Audio?
I hear sounds, but no talking.
All right. Can you hear me? There's sound now.
Yes.
Okay. It seems like we have some sound. So if you would be so kind, Roger, as to when you exit, listen to make sure there's audio. You know, it's always fun when you go live. You just never know what your equipment is going to do. So it keeps us on our toes, right? So welcome to Stamp Some Love. My name is Rebecca Kay. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It is Wednesday, June 24th, 2026. And I'm just so happy that you're here with me tonight. Let me know if you're watching live. I'm just really glad to have you here with me. So tonight we're going to do the Bikes and Blooms Paper Pumpkin Kit. It's the June kit. But before we do that, I do want to take a moment to share with you a couple things here. I've got all my notes here. So first of all, so we're at June. So beginning July, we're going to start a new quarter with the Paper Pumpkin subscription. So June, July, and August will be the next quarter for Paper Pumpkin kits. And I wanted to let you know about the new kits that will be coming, okay? So in July, we will be having this Hooray for Birthdays is the theme for the next Paper Pumpkin kit. And it looks like it's really pretty colors. It's an easel style card stand up to display it, which is kind of fun, right? Oh, excuse me. Okay. So let me tell you a little bit about this particular card kit. It does make 9 cards. The Hooray for Birthdays kit does make 9 cards, 3 of each design, 3 different designs. You get the coordinating envelopes as always. And there are some holographic foil accents in this kit, so that's kind of fun. You'll have pre-cut paper pieces and printed stickers. And the coordinating colors are Basic Black, Darling Duckling, Hydrangea Hue. That's one of our new in colors. Melon Mambo, Old Olive, and Timid Tiger will be the Stampin' Spot that you get in the Hooray for Birthdays. Can you see that? Hooray for Birthdays Paper Pumpkin Kit. There's also a 2-step flower stamp that you can use to build multicolored blooms. So that's pretty fun. Okay, so again, that will be the July Paper Pumpkin Kit. Then in August, we have the Kindred Greetings theme for Paper Pumpkin. And it has the textured card base, again, with the matching envelopes. It'll make 9 cards, 3 different designs. You'll get the pre-cut paper pieces and then this intricate card front. There will be gray and white twine. And the coordinating colors in that kit are Basic Gray, Calypso Coral, Gray Granite, and that's the Stampin' Spot that you'll get, Lost Lagoon, Petal Pink, and Pool Party. So in this kit, the August kit, the card bases and envelopes have a textured linen-like feel, I'm told. So you can subscribe to that kit July 11th through August 10th. So that looks pretty fun. I love the intricacy of that piece. And then in September, we have Aspens of Gratitude. I think these are beautiful. Fall is my favorite season, so I'm all excited about this particular kit. You can subscribe to it August 11th through September 10th. This kit makes 10 cards. Yes, you heard me right, 10 cards. 5 cards each of 2 different designs with all the coordinating envelopes. You'll get pre-cut paper pieces, self-adhesive gem embellishments, and the coordinating colors for this kit are Basic Black, Cajun Craze, Daffodil Delight, Early Espresso, that's the Stampin' Spot, Golden Glow, one of our new in colors, Gray Granite, Mossy Meadow, and Pumpkin Pie. And it says here that you can customize your cards with 2 stamp options for each label. So that sounds exciting. And then I want to show you the detailed floral dies that are add-on for those 3 paper pumpkin kits, which are these right here. You have this round circular die, and then some flowers and leaves, and then these beautiful leaves. Okay, so those are the next 3 months paper pumpkin kits. I wanted to let you know about those. So you can start subscribing June 11th, which is effective now, through July 10th for the Hooray for Birthdays. Okay. All these notes and papers, right? All these news updates that we need to give. Okay, so again, welcome to Stamp Some Love. Let me know where you're watching from tonight if you're watching live. And are you putting your kit together with me tonight? I would love to know. Okay, we're going to start with going over the kit a little bit. So the stamps that you get in this kit, it shows on the back of your printed instructions. You have some beautiful butterflies and some nice floral stamps here. The sentiments are thank you, have a lovely day, and best wishes. And of course the bicycle, which speaks summer, does it not? So then you have the picture on the front of all the different cards that we're going to do. Let's see if that's a little bit closer. Does that help? Okay, I'm going to be getting some new lighting in here so very soon. So hopefully that will help. Okay, so on the back of your kit, let's do that first. It tells you, let me flip around here. It tells you all the contents in the kit. I've got it upside down. All the contents in the kit here, right? Here's an image of all the stamps and sentiments that you're going to get. All right. There's the front that shows all the different cards once they're assembled. Okay. And then it tells you card 1 what you're going to need to assemble that. So we're going to need our green card base, our stamps that read have a lovely day, and the little floral image stamp. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab that. Now I've gone ahead and done a little bit of the legwork. So I have my card base, which I've folded and creased here, and I have my Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of the die cut. That's the bicycle. And I have some Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of this little basket with flowers. And I took this stamp image in Calypso Coral, which is the Stampin' Spot that comes in this month's kit, and I stamped the flowers on there. And so we're going to place those right on top of there to give it that 3D effect, right? Okay. We also have our other 2 pieces, which is this banner here, polka dot banner. And then we have our sentiment, have a lovely day. All right. I think we could kind of maybe fold that a little bit. Let's see how that does. Because I want this to, I'm going to use my bone folder here. Kind of give it a little bit of a crease. I don't want to crease it too hard, but a little crease so we can, if you can see what I'm doing. If at any point you can't see my hands and what I'm doing, let me know. Okay, so we have our card base and we have our die. And I'm going to go ahead and assemble my banner. Just like it shows in the picture. And just about like so. I just kind of guesstimate. All right. And then we're going to put our sentiment on there next. Okay, so I'm referring to this as card number 1. Okay, hold on. I think I lost my picture. Hold on. There you are. Okay. Oh boy, it's fun. Fun, fun. Okay. So I've got that creased. I've taken off my backings. I'm just going to clip that on here. And about like so, I think. If we need to move it, we can. All right, then I'm going to take this backings off my Stampin' Dimensionals. This required a lot of Stampin' Dimensionals, more than usual. So tell me how long you've been crafting. Have you been crafting a long time? I have been crafting well since I was a little girl, really. But I've been doing paper pumpkin for, I think, since like 2018, if my memory serves me correctly. Okay, we're going to take our bike and just kind of guesstimate here. I kind of want it to go up against I'll not go too far down. Hold on a second. Ah, there we go. Okay, hold on. That's just not going to work for me. Okay. All right, there we go. Perfect. So we've got our bike on there now. And then we're going to put our little basket on the front of the bike here. I guess it's on the back of the bike, this one. So I have card makers joining me tonight, scrapbookers. Who's with me tonight? Okay, and then we have a little bow. Now I've gone ahead and tied my bow ahead of time. I'm going to use one of these little Stampin' Dimensionals, not dimensionals, little glue dots, basically. And I'm just going to put it right on here. All right, and put my little bow on there, just like so. All right, so we have card number 1 done already. What do you think of that card? Pretty cute. Bikes just remind me of summer, and these colors that are in this kit I just think are very happy and cheerful colors. And this is our envelope that matches, matchy matchy. So as you're putting these cards together, do you have someone in mind of whom you're going to send the card to? Okay, now let's go on to card number 2, which is going to be using the pink card base. So let's grab all of those materials. Got our envelope to the side. And I've gone ahead and saved us some time and put my Stampin' Dimensionals on there already. And first of all, you'll want to stamp your sentiment on your tag. Then you'll want to attach your Stampin' Dimensionals on the back. Our sentiment's best wishes. And then you're going to take your die cut that has this, like, I guess, a plant. And then you'll take your stamp that has a grouping of flowers and stamp on each one of those little shaded areas there and attach your Stampin' Dimensionals to those as well. We have Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of our bicycle, so we need to adhere those. Looks like some of them's already come off and wants to stick. So we're going to attach our bike first. tell me, do you like to craft alone or with your friends? Some people like to craft alone. There's times I like to craft alone, and most of the time I like to craft with friends, though. Do you like to listen to music or watch TV while you're crafting? Okay, so we've got all the dimensionals back. I also took some twine, measured it, and tied it around the basket on the bike, and I used one of these little adhesives to attach it. So there's that. This is going to be landscape instead of portrait. Be landscape. So I'm going to try to nestle this right down here in the corner the best I can so that it kind of looks like it's going off the edge. Okay, so that's down. Then we're going to attach this. I'm trying to think, maybe I want to, I think I'm going to go ahead and attach this. And let's see here. Okay, so we've taken off our backings, and we're going to just match this ever so. Okay, isn't that pretty? All right, and then they did give us some butterflies to put on here. So let's attach some of those. They're little self-adhesive foil butterflies. I'm going to place them randomly. Okay, so we have card number 2 done. Oh, wait a second. No, we don't. Hello. We need our little banner on here. Or sentiment, best wishes. And I'm going to put mine right over there, just like so. Okay, what do you think of card number 2? I like how the little foil embellishments glisten. Isn't that pretty? Okay, what do you think of card number 2, everyone? And then, of course, we have our matching envelope. Okay, that is card number 2. All right, so here we go. Card number 3. We have our yellow card base. Going to flip our instructions over to card number 3. And it shows that you stamp some butterflies onto your card base. So let's start with that. Butterflies out here. And let's see if okay, and I have my large ink pad in Calypso Curl, so I'll be using that. And I think I'm going to wait to stamp that because I want to have my bike on there first, I think. So again, this is going to be landscape. I've got my Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of my card front here. So I'm going to go ahead and take off my backings. So do you guys mail most of your cards, or do you hand deliver them? How does that work? Do you find that you mail more of them? Okay. I'm just going to kind of center this a little bit. Okay, so we've got that on there. And let's see if I can go ahead and stamp this. We'll see what happens. I'm just going to put some butterflies up here. And we're going to put a couple up here. Okay. All right, so we've got that done. I'm going to close my ink pad before I get my fingers in it. Okay. So then we have our little baskets that we're going to attach. We've got Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of those. And a cute little container on the back holding plants and a book. So as a child, I used to love to ride my bicycle. And I do as an adult, although I haven't biked for several years. It's always been one of my favorite activities. Okay, and then this little die cut of flowers that we stamped the image on, we're going to put it up here in this little plant. Let's see how we want this to look. I think just like that. Okay, then we need our sentiment. And I think I'm going to add an extra Stampin' Dimensional on here in the center. Or two, because I'm going to tell you what I do with my thread. I need this piece too here, which we need some glue dots here. These aren't really glue dots, but they're like glue dots to me, so I kind of refer to them as glue dots because they're flat. Okay, so there's that. We'll take our backings off of those. How's everybody doing tonight? Please make a comment. Let me know you're here and if you're putting your kit together tonight with me. Okay, and I'm just going to put this like so. Then I'm going to take my label and put that over the other label. And so what I like to do is I just kind of take my little thread like this, and I will probably attach it to one of these little Stampin' Dimensionals here and put it on there like so. Just like that. Okay, what do you think? I think we've got all of our pieces. I'm going to check. We've got our front card piece. We've got our butterflies. We've got our flower on there. We've got our basket on the front with the flowers. We've got our container on the back. We've got both of our labels and our sentiment on there and our linen thread. So I believe that's everything on that card, card number 3. Excuse me. So which of the 3 cards is your favorite? Let me know. Do you have a favorite? Let's get them all together and look. Let me get my mess pushed aside here. Card number 1, 2, and 3. Let me bring my camera up here a little bit so you can see all the cards. All right. Have a lovely day. Is that sentiment? Best wishes and thank you. All great sentiments. Happy, cheerful cards. Remember, don't just make the cards. Be sure to send them or give them to someone that needs that could use a little happy greeting, right? All right, so tonight this is Paper Pumpkin, Bikes and Blooms. Let me know what you think of the cards. I think they're adorable, they're cute, they're happy, they're fun. Love the colors. They totally speak summer with the bikes. Let me know who's with me tonight. Please make a comment. I'd love to know who's joining me. Okay. Do you guys, can you hear me okay? I hope that you can. Looks like the sound is good. Okay. So just to let you know, the Paper Pumpkin subscription again for next month, you could start subscribing now. Through July 10th, you can subscribe for 1 kit, 3 months, 6 months, or a whole year. It's a great idea. You can take these when you travel. You can take these to your kids' sports games when you're sitting on the sidelines. You can have them in front of the TV when you're watching TV, and it's easy to put together these cards. Everything you need is in this box. You've got your stamps, your ink, your adhesive, the card bases, all the die cuts, everything you need. Now all you need is a pen to address these cards, right? Well, I do want to thank you for joining me tonight. I'm going to turn the camera back out around here. Let's see. So I can see you and you can see me. I want to thank you tonight for joining me for Paper Pumpkin Kit Together. I hope you'll join me next month when we assemble a new kit. If you have any questions about Paper Pumpkin subscriptions, please let me know. Let me know, too, what you've been crafting lately. Have you found anything that you like in the new online exclusives or the new catalog that we've been using? They're also, excuse me, sorry, July 1st, there'll be some new online exclusives released, so be on the lookout for that. Excuse me, got a tickle in my throat. Thanks for joining me tonight, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now. Goodness.